My way, I
testing.
Check.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Mike, check. Turn on the radio.
Check it out!
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. My eyelashes are too long.
You'll never be a superhero.
I'll never be a superhero. I'll never be a cross-eyed northern superhero. That's depressing.
You're listening to another Geek Pride podcast. Welcome to Gentlemanly Chats.
What's the word? All right,
Hello and what?
No, carry on.
What?
You may continue.
No.
What?
What's up?
I was just going to say, what's the show about? Hi.
Anything.
You're listening to another Geek Pride podcast. Are we?
Yep.
Good.
It's a Geek Pride podcast. Well done. You've been on this before.
Yeah, I know.
Hello and welcome to Chats of a Gentlemanly Nature, also known as Gentlemanly Chats. I am the resident beard, Mike Orvis, and today with me I have two lovely guests, and they aren't guests because they're basically regulars, and that's kind of why we changed the fucking name. What up? We have the lovely Dave Lovelock.
Hello.
And the effervescent Clown Prince of Crime. Sure. Richie Yanukovych, how are you?
Easy now! Oops, I want the bumping raga. Am I a clown prince of crime?
Kinda.
Am I just a clown?
A little bit.
Nuts.
I'm just like effervescent. Like, does he like?
I thought you said
he glows.
Well,
he
you
glows.
said,
but instead of a big red nose, he's got his balls.
I thought Evanescence. And then I immediately thought of
Amy Lee.
Yeah, but I thought of Ben Affleck as Daredevil.
Well, that's a weird link you're
I
made.
know. You said effervescence, and I thought of Ben Affleck and Daredevil.
He was simply effervescent.
Simply shit.
I used to fancy the pants of Amy Lee, and then I realised she had really hairy arms because I saw a live version of My Immortal, and she was playing, and she was uplit, and it uplit all the hair on her arms.
I just want to give a little shout out to my buddy Andy Bennett, who's currently somewhere in the deepest, darkest Hong Kong.
Does he listen to this?
He does.
Does he really?
What up, Bennett?
Hi, mate.
He's got a mortal fear of girls who have hair. Now, I'll point out...
Who have hair?
Yeah, apart from hair on their head and eyebrows. I'll point out numerous times that girls have hair.
Yeah.
In numerous places.
Yeah.
Refuses to accept it. Refuses to accept it.
There's a difference between not tolerating it.
Andy, right. You're probably listening to this on YouTube, right? Just pause this, go type in My Immortal Live, and it's probably from around 2005. I'll wait.
It looks like a weird, creepy, like shadow puppet show on the ceiling.
No, it's just because she's uplit, and you can see it's kind of like my arms. Like they're just quite hairy. Yeah. Strange.
There's nothing wrong with the hair.
No,
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I was 15.
Astuteness in a lady can be quite handsome if you're of a certain persuasion. I'm assuming that's an assumption. I'm making an assumption.
Right,
well, like Germanic or something.
Well, maybe. Let's not stereotype.
Bit racist.
Well, every person I know that's from Germany are quite hairy.
Oh God, you're doing it again. Every time you get on this podcast,
well,
you get Essex and you get racist.
Well,
stop it.
Hey,
what have I told you? Well, we might not be able to put up a podcast. It'll be the second podcast I might not be able to put up. Not this one. Like, we've done so badly. Fuck you. We're 3 minutes in. No, I recorded a nondescript, and Eagle was a bit racist. But I can't decide if it's funny because he's a bit backward, or whether it's actually racist.
Are you allowed to call people backward?
I don't know.
Are you allowed to say retarded anymore?
I don't know. He's not retarded. He's just a bit backward.
Are you allowed to say that?
I don't know.
If anybody's triggered,
then fuck off to Tumblr and stop listening to my fucking podcast. You bellend.
put it on Pinterest.
I have a confession to make, gentlemen.
What?
With regards to Pinterest.
Oh no.
I recently signed up to Pinterest.
No!
Oh, you
Richie, why?
Another fool.
Because I've realised it might be quite useful.
For what?
For, making... For pinning things. For making boards.
You're interested in?
Buy a fucking corkboard.
Yeah, just buy a corkboard.
Yeah, I could do, but then I'm not going to sit there. It's not... Lads, it's not 1991 anymore. Get with the times, yeah? I'm not going to sit there.
Says you!
Oi! Vintage, not old. Right, there's a difference. I'm not going to sit there and cut out magazines. Plus, I'd have to, acquire the magazines first. This way, I could just sit on the Pinterest. I'm going to refer to it as the Pinterest from now on. And go, here's a folder that I'm going to make about character design. And I'm going to nick all these examples of character design. So I can just go, I'll go to my character design folder and look at that.
I guess, if I can't really fault you doing that.
Yeah. If you do it in a practical
Well, I did look at Nick's Pinterest. And this is how it all started. I was like, handshits. Let's have a look at your Pinterest. And it's like, Xbox pictures, home decoration idea pictures. I was like, Nick, what's going on, mate? I almost phoned him at 3 a.m. just to say, what the bloody hell are you doing?
Has he got he's got a corkboard up there that says kale/quail
/quail.
Just pictures of the two so he can discern.
Yeah. Fucking
kale,
you've got to wait until that podcast comes out, dude, and listen to it, because it's fucking hilarious.
It's ridiculous.
We basically discern that.
I almost put up my t-shirt for him and brought it today. Kale, not quail.
Kale, not quail. 2014.
Fantastic.
2015.
Fantastic.
Right, lads, I'm going to get a Coke. You should talk about your new venture, your new fucking jewellery thing that you're doing.
I've decided, because I'm basically having almost a late 30s midlife-ish crisis.
Sweet.
To finally sit down and script and draw my own graphic novel. It's been something that I've been talking about for about a decade, and I finally got to the point where I'm going to go, right, I'm going to do it. And I've told social media that I'm going to do it, so there's that pressure to actually complete something for a change, because I'm slightly well known for going, I'm going to do this, getting 50% of the way through it, and then going, look, a shiny ball. But I've told social media that I'm doing a graphic novel, and I'm making myself do basically a page every 3 days at the moment, which is slow.
Slow.
Yeah, but you're not getting paid for it, so.
No, self-funded. I'm going to self-fund, self-publish my own graphic novel. Corro, the Book of Fallen Leaves.
Is that
nice?
Is that taking business into your own hands, or is that a bit self-serving?
It's completely self-serving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know what you felt about self-publishing, because when I had a head full of dreams and I was like, I'm going to write a novel, one of the things that stopped me in my tracks of writing a novel was like that someone said, "Oh, well, what are you going to do about getting it published?" I was like, "Well, I'll send it out to a few people, and if I don't, then I'll just self-publish." And that is the biggest vanity that you could ever perform as a writer.
I think that's absolute horseshit.
Oh,
that is.
I think self-publishing. Look at how self-publishing has completely changed things. Like Kindle, man. I love Kindle books, man. I love reading ebooks.
I've got several friends who've got books on Kindle,
and I love finding little gems written by somebody who I never would have found. And that book is not going to be in my local bookshop.
Yeah.
So I can go on the internet, hit up Amazon, go to Kindle, and go, oh look, a little wicked set of sci-fi short stories. Awesome. I'll read these. You read them. There's dross out there. Of course, there's dross out there. But for in a lot of cases, 99p, there's a bunch of stuff that's free.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's great. Just if you're just chilling out on a Sunday morning, coffee, bagels, bit of Kindle.
Well, like you could say that for any kind of area of media. Like, were you talking about people like Lily Allen getting famous from fucking MySpace or something?
Yeah.
Having the actual fortitude to go, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to do this, because I'm going to confess, I wrote a kids song a year or two ago.
Sing it. Right. You cannot lay that on the table.
Well, it's a religious kids song.
That's even better.
When you say religious kids song, do you mean it's a song about religious kids?
We got Hindus.
And they're all below 5.
No,
but come on.
It's the Christian creation story.
Hit me with the chorus.
He looked and saw and saw and looked and found that it was good. He looked and saw and saw and looked and found that it was good. He looked and saw and saw and looked and found that it was good. He looked and saw and found that it was good.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Essentially, I wrote that because a friend of mine was just like, "Oh, you write songs?" And I was just like, "I've been known to," and they were like, "Oh, I've got this kiddie thing." Can you write a song
I've got
about?
a skinny thing I don't want anyone to know about.
Well, she's like a youth pastor. you
She's
think.
a youth.
It's always
The bloody youth.
The bloody youth.
It's always the youth.
running around on their scooters.
But it's
And the
essentially-
wheelie trainers.
You're only fucking jealous because
with their MyPads.
My pants. It's that what is it? It's that Peter Kay's gran mistook DVD player for VD player.
that VD.
And you got that
on VD.
You got that on VD. It was like, no, you're all right, love. But anyway, I was asked if I would write a song about the creation story, so I did.
Neil
And then-
Moore beat you to it, by the way. He wrote an 18-minute song about the creation. It was fucking ace.
I'm sure it is.
It's a proggy. It's a proggy.
At no
I
point
think Tim
am I
Rice
saying
and
it's
Andrew would rather
good.
beat all of you with Jesus Christ Superstar boys. Just putting that out there.
Eh?
Godspell, man.
Was that come before Jesus Christ Superstar?
I think so.
Ah, physical challenge.
I don't think he laid down a physical challenge.
Yes, you can.
Are you going to fight him over it?
Did I say combat?
What's a physical challenge then?
Get on the internet and find out.
It's like Crystal Maze. I'll have a physical, please.
I don't know what I don't
Mental.
see. I've got a secret love for
Of the
Jesus
Crystal
Christ Superstar.
All right.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite things to listen to of all time, and I don't care admitting it.
pretty cool.
I will be geeky about it to the point where I've done a lot of pointless research into the people that appeared in it, where it was shot, how they made it, that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Because effectively, I'm a geek.
Yeah.
What do you mean effective? You are a geek.
I think
You play
that-
fucking board games, and you read comic books, and you
Don't impress me.
You study films. Fuck off.
I think that's one of the that's
I'm being
one of the-
impressed.
that's one of the really good things about geekdom is the fact that you can. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything particularly geeky.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that you're interested in to the point where you will go to its fullest.
Yeah.
Now, I think someone who I don't know, like is into cars or something
You
will
can geek out about anything.
Yeah,
you want.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
geek out about cars. You know, you can't say you read comic books therefore you.
Chris Hardwick says that to be a nerd, and I translate that, you can be a nerd or fucking geek, same fucking word. Fight me.
No.
It's all about having a certain specific mindset, and that is that you will try to become an expert in something that you are interested in because you want to find out more about it. It's that sort of that thirst for knowledge about a subject, and then being able to kind of swing your metaphorical dick around and be like, well, actually,
Metaphorical.
well, actually, it was Batman number 24. And and schooling some fucker.
Yeah.
Like I did on the internet the other day. It's good times.
Well done, you.
Was it on Tumblr?
No, it wasn't on.
Was
fucking
it on
Tumblr.
Pinterest?
No,
Did it make you angry that they called a Batman vehicle the Tumblr?
I did. Honestly, I was like, oh, good. Is there a Tumblr? Is there a Tumblr for Tumblr?
There's got to be.
Or conversely, is there a Tumblr for Tumblr?
There's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know if there's a trigger warning.
But what colour? What colour would you make it? Because any colour's going to trigger something.
I've only looked at Tumblr
It's
twice.
invisible.
Once to see if Nick Hanchett was on there.
Is he on it?
I don't know.
All right. Okay.
There's a bunch of Nick Hanchett's. And I
Why are you searching for Nick online?
I wasn't searching for Nick online. I was like, I bet he's got a Tumblr. after the Pinterest moment, I was like, if Nick's got a Tumblr, I'm taking a photo of it and put it on a t-shirt. Now.
We should have done. We should all come in with quail/kale.
Quail not kale. Yeah,
Quail not kale.
Like Frankie says, relax.
Yeah.
Quail not quail. Quail not kale. 2014. Hashtag quail not kale.
Well, I was going to do like just two squares, quail, kale, one with a tick.
Nice.
Or you get kale, quail. Spot the difference.
Yeah. One of these things is not like the other.
Oh,
dear.
Christ.
I used to love Sesame Street.
Good times. Good times. All of those bands of which we have mentioned, you should totally go and
And
check
rock
out.
operas.
And rock operas. And prog musicals.
In fact, just listen to more
You're
music.
quite a musical kind of guy, aren't you? Like
A massive
musicals.
Yeah.
Because you fucking love
Yeah.
War of the Worlds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, if it's a musical, pre-1990,
Yeah.
I like it
Really?
a lot.
Gone with the Wind?
Yep.
Sound of Music?
Gone with the Wind isn't a musical.
Is it not?
Not
I
really.
apologise.
I just agree with you to make you look stupid, but then I thought I'm going to call you on it because if this is going out on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. No,
So,
no.
yeah,
I don't
that's-
fucking know musicals.
That's
Cats?
that's a film. Cats is awesome.
Cats isn't a musical. It's a good musical.
Book of Mormon?
My favourite musical Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, great musical.
I think that's a fantastic musical.
Do you like Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's good. I like Rocky.
I like it, but for none of the songs that everyone else likes.
I like
Damn It,
Touch Me.
Yeah, and
I wanna feel dirty.
I like
Essentially,
I like Damn It Janet.
Yeah.
I really like Damn It Janet. Janet. and whenever anyone says Janet,
You
like,
go,
damn it, Janet.
Whenever anybody says, sorry to do this callback, when everyone says geekdom, I always think I've never met a geek called Dominic.
Yeah. Geek Dom.
Makes me a little bit sad. So if your name is Dominic and you're listening to the Geek Pride podcast, take a picture, put it on Tumblr.
We'll find you.
Labelled Geek Dom.
We'll find you.
Don't Geek Dom on Tumblr.
Well, we said Geekdom. Geek God.
Yeah,
Geek
but
Dom.
Geek Dom is different.
Yeah, that's true. We want to see that as well.
We should have put a trigger warning.
50 Shades of Tetris.
What? Square.
Square, longer square.
The
funny,
T.
funny L shape. Zigzag. Zigzag walked into the room, breathing heavily. T was bent over with a ball gag in its end. Mouth. Doesn't really have a mouth.
Not really.
Not thought this through.
Angle.
Angle. right.
Look at
Right
the
in
angle.
the angle. Oh, it's so obtuse.
Right, so 50 Shades of Grey
Fuck off.
was based
basically.
on a Twilight fanfic.
Yep.
If you were going to pick a fanfic to 50 Shades,
What would it be?
which one would it be?
Oh.
So step one,
Yeah.
write a fanfic.
Yeah.
Step two,
Kill yourself.
Shades of Grey it.
There's too much. Did you know there's Slender Man erotica? I can't understand.
I just...
And it's not even tentacly Slender Man. It's like normal, freaky, weird, no-face Slender Man who's got a penis that is a bone. And
Lovely.
they love it.
Like a seal.
Like
Like,
seal.
like seal.
No.
Solitary brother.
Isn't it walruses that have a bone in their dick?
Badgers.
Walruses do have a bone in their dick. Do you know why I know that? Because of Tusk. Thanks, Kevin
Shit
Smith.
film, Kevin Smith. Sort it out.
No comment. I still love you.
I still haven't watched
Michael
it.
Park's present.
Michael Park's a fucking president. He's ill though, isn't he?
Don't
That's
care.
why he can do yoga
Don't-
hoses.
Do you know what? Doesn't matter.
What, the ghost of Michael Parks?
It's going to live on. Yeah.
My Parks will go on.
Yeah.
My Parks.
No, not Parkinson's, you dirty.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
Richie, you're quite good at this. Tell me something that's going to blow my mind.
Well, a long time ago in Bethlehem, or so the Holy Bible says, Mary's boy child Jesus Christ was born on a Christmas
Day. I know that.
I just thought I'd play man with it. Because you never thought I was going to rip that one out of the bag.
The angels sing.
See, look at this. Check it out, people. Check it out, geeks. Carols in February.
Yep.
It's a beautiful
It's a
moment.
Christmas miracle.
Christmas miracle.
Well, wasn't he
Christmas
actually
miracle.
born in March?
Something like that.
If he even existed.
It was
Yeah,
also an
true.
Arab, probably.
He was, yeah.
Well, he's definitely a Semite.
yeah.
Let's say, you know, he was definitely Semitic.
Yeah.
Jesus was a brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, you're going to rap. Jesus was a brother.
Is this? I think when this podcast goes out, you should intersplice that awesome Jesus rap song that we found.
Oh!
Trigger warning. Yeah, there's a genuine rap song
A genuine rap song.
called, and I'm only saying this because this is the name of the song, Jesus is My Nigger. Not written by black people, or people of colour, or coloured people, whatever doesn't offend people that aren't Benedict Cumberbatch. Or he recently got in trouble because he said people of colour, or coloured people.
Yeah.
I want to live like coloured people. And that's really made me giggle. No, I've ADHD'd out,
This
mate.
is not a racist podcast.
It's not. It's not a racist.
I'm from a
podcast.
mixed race family,
Exactly.
and I'm disabled.
Yeah. And I'm disabled.
Yeah.
Dave's disabled.
I should have a Tumblr.
I should have a corkboard just devoted to me.
I've got,
from
you
other
know,
people.
every spectrum of the rainbow represented in my family.
Literally.
Yeah.
Got any transgender?
There's no transgender, is that the correct term?
I think so.
Sorry.
But anyway,
I'm
this
not
song was
educated.
written by like this church that were genuinely trying to get down with the kids, and it is wonderfully awkward. I might put a link to it in the description for this podcast.
It's so amazing.
It's brilliant.
I thought it had to be fake,
But
but it's not.
isn't.
It really
It's
isn't.
it's 100%
And that's why it's amazing.
the real deal.
Do you know what else is amazing? Nick might appear during this podcast because he said he would turn up around about now.
Cool.
But
I
then,
like Nick.
But then it's Nick.
He's got a Pinterest.
He's quite Pinteresting, as you might say.
Yeah.
He also runs on Nick Time, which is at least an hour from when he said he was going
I
to
think
be
Nick's from the future. What, hang on. Hang on.
Right.
Here comes the hypothesis.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Nick is his own grandson.
Right, why?
Because he's addicted to technology and he doesn't understand the 21st century.
Why doesn't he understand the 21st century?
I don't know. Let's ask Nick.
Cow, not quail.
Yeah. Maybe none of those things exist in, 100 years' time.
They've been extinct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Extincted. Extinctorized.
Been extinct around.
Yeah.
They've been extinct raid. Because you'd get a ray that would literally just be like, I don't like that anymore.
Again,
And
we're
just-
going to have to bring up the
you
fact that
shoot
Mike
it.
should never do stand-up.
Yes.
Do you want to fuck off?
A little bit.
Right, good. You'd like point a fucking ray gun at something and then it would just never have existed. That's what I think.
You're listening to
I
another Geek Pride
understood.
podcast.
Yes, I understood the concept.
Good. Okay. Well, I wanted to fucking expand on it a
Thank
little
you,
bit.
thank
Would you allow that to happen,
Okay.
or would you put a mirror?
Question.
Okay. Tell me what you think about
Right.
me, about my
So,
own diamonds and about
you
my
get
own
given-
rings.
Why do we
get
have to answer
given-
your question and nobody's answered my 50 Shades question yet?
Sorry.
What was your 50 Shades question?
Fanfic. Which fanfic would you Shades of Grey?
I would.
What?
I'd
thought I heard Nick.
I'd probably have to
gonna
fanfic
be
the
Transformers, isn't it?
Cybertronian Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and you'd be fucking Batman.
I would be fucking Batman, literally.
That's literally
Fanfic.
what yours would be. You in the Batcave.
Let's be honest. He'd be fucking me.
the Red Room of Batpain.
Yeah. He'd be fucking me while crying about his parents. I'd just be like, "Let it out, Bruce! Let it out!"
He'd be
Like that.
entering your secret cave.
Yeah.
I want to know.
With
No,
the
I
bat
don't. I
pole.
don't want to know. I'm not going to say what I was about
Well,
to
no,
say.
tell me
Do
now.
it.
I can't do it.
Tell
Do
me.
it.
You want to know what?
I literally just checked myself before I went.
What do you want to know? I might even pause the podcast to find out.
It's not about knowing. It's no. We can't.
I'm pausing the podcast.
I'm not going to let these words.
Can't believe you've just said that. What the fuck,
See?
dude?
See,
You make me sick.
I was right though, wasn't I?
No.
What? I checked myself before I wrecked myself.
5 of them wouldn't even fit.
Well, yeah, no.
3 at a push.
Yeah.
You'd
You
make
know,
me sick.
right?
Yeah. You know, outside.
You know outside. Sometimes when you're outside
Yeah.
and you think, bear with me, dildos,
Yeah.
right? They come in a lot of shapes and sizes,
Yeah.
right? Men and women of all different shapes, colours, creeds, whatever, like to put things in themselves.
Yeah.
True.
I don't. It's not my thing. I'm not judging.
Yeah.
Trigger warning or not trigger warning, absence of trigger warning, because I'm not here to judge.
But I'm triggered by nothing, so.
Okay, well then trigger warning.
Fuck.
If you want to stick things in yourself, crack on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Go for it. I've got a nursemaid who's told me some incredible stories
About people putting things in their bums and them getting lost.
Yeah, but it's what I'm going to refer to as OAPs.
Really?
Seem to have a penchant
Yeah.
for insertion.
Well, it's probably because they've, not done it in ages, and they're just like,
well,
try this.
This is
I
where
don't know.
this is where I'm going next, right? So this is all kind of spawned out of my fanfic Shades of Grey question. At what point in your life do you think I'm going to stick that in my bum?
When you start to lose your marbles?
Well, is that what it might be?
Yeah.
Because
I
it-
reckon.
Well, I honestly think that OAPs, when they hit a certain age,
Or have they been doing it their entire life and they've just stepped up to something big?
yeah, they've just stopped caring about hiding it. Either that, or the fact, I honestly think that there are 2 avenues of
Front and back.
like
Liquor in the front. that's what I heard.
sexual virility.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit your puberty, and your sexual virility goes through the roof.
You can't hit my puberty. I've told you not to.
And then smack it right in the
Stop it.
dick. And then you get
Isn't that
kind
a
of
song by
like
the Prodigy?
smack my dick up or something. No, you get this like lull
Yeah.
through age. It's
Yeah.
understandable. And then once you hit
Called
like
being married.
once you hit like your mid 70s, early 80s, you get it again because the lady does
maybe-
not
is
have anything
Yeah.
to do no more.
Yeah.
So they just go, fuck it, we won't use condoms. Because I've read at uni that the level of sexual transmitted diseases in old persons' homes have gone up.
Yeah.
Because they just don't give a fuck.
They're all
anymore.
at it, yeah.
Which is, I think, is really commendable. I wish,
Boom, boom, boom,
in all fairness,
boom, boom,
come here, Mabel. Oh.
Gladys, do it harder.
Ethel, take your teeth out.
Sorry if you're an old person listening to this podcast.
What the fuck are you doing?
Two.
How did you get here?
They're too busy banging this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. This took a strange turn, this podcast.
Go on. I'm just giving them some.
Anyway,
Oh, hello.
my question.
Well, no.
Sorry, no, we've answered it.
Yeah.
Cool. Batman, Transformers.
I didn't say Batman.
Cyber training was. Oh, you implied
You did.
it. Fine.
Alright, fine.
Well, you were talking about the evolutionary extinction.
No, sorry.
stuff.
No, hang on. Sorry.
Yeah.
The old person thing. I've
Okay.
got a genuine proposal, right?
If
Because
you're out there and you'd like
you got biology.
to get involved in a Batman
You got biology.
/ fic real life situation,
If you want to bum me,
because we are currently in the Batcave,
we are in my Batcave. Yeah. It's
so
quite nice.
yeah.
But the only bat is the Red Hood logo. So
Pop your name on a postcard. P.O. Box, the Batcave. Care of M. Orvis.
and Batman will come and give it to me, and the post. Right. Old people.
Yep, love them.
Old people have a routine. That routine. I used to work for the Daily Telegraph, so I'm using that as a basis of my knowledge. If I'm wrong, then
Are you a
fucking tell me.
racist?
No, I used to work for them. I didn't used to write for them.
There's a lot of
I used to work for the Daily Telegraph, leading up to the royal fucking wedding. Every day, front page.
It's probably.
They're getting married.
I should
Yep.
really point out that my wife used to work for the Daily Mail.
Oh,
This is a
God.
I think. Is this a right-wing podcast?
I hope not.
I am. No, I'm a little bit of a libertarian.
I'm a bit of a lefty. Dirty lefty.
Huh.
Socialist.
Putin. Yeah, your name.
Topless Putin. Yay! Shirted Putin. No. Bad policies.
I want to see.
Topless. When Putin takes his top off, he goes, "I'm gonna kill some fucking bears.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride a bear and kill a deer with
Yeah.
my
Why
bare
did they
hands."
bother making a film about Kim Jong Il?
Because he won't really start a
No,
war.
hang on. Yeah, hang on.
It's
They
done.
could have made a
Doesn't matter.
brilliant film, like a 1980s action film. Like, just have some. It's just Putin. He's the star.
And it literally has to be
wrestling
called
bears,
Putin.
shooting planes out the sky with his eyes. It'd be awesome. Putin.
I'd watch it.
Yeah. You
In
could
my
have,
head,
you could have
I'm watching it.
You could have Chirasas's version of
Yeah.
Rasputin.
I'm imagining. Have you ever seen the film Red Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolverines, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. But because the Russians invade America in it,
The American.
and then you stick Putin in there. Oh no! It's like, ah!
It'd be awesome.
On
And then-
each hand.
And then he like creates some weird kind of DNA thing and splices and brings out Lenin and Stalin.
Not Stalin. Bad choice. Stalin's a bad choice.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, it's my Russian history down the
So,
paper.
media, right?
He kind of murdered a lot of people.
Oh, people.
A lot of people.
Well, they're at
Yeah,
war
Stalin.
with the Americans.
Yeah, he's at liberty to murder a lot of people. Just not his
in
own.
this Red Dawn.
Stalin was like the Russian Hitler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
That's true.
Same
Yeah.
mustache.
Is it?
Not really.
Bigger mustache, worse person.
I always think he looked a little bit Spanish in the pictures.
Being racist.
In the funny books.
Yeah.
Right, so old people have a routine. And if my previous work history is anything to go by, lots of fucking old people read a lot of papers.
Yeah.
A lot of papers. They go in the morning, go down to shops, get paper, come back, have a read, right?
Yeah.
The entirety of British media is be scared of fucking paedophiles and terrorists.
Yeah.
Also, this weird undercurrent of like titillation and sexiness where it really shouldn't be.
And it's gonna snow.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That too. They try and make everything a little bit sexy. They do. They try. Like, there's this weird sort of undercurrent.
Yeah,
of
you got to sex it up.
Yeah, right.
Even the cross.
So these old people, right? They're fucking reading it every day. They're being bombarded with.
So
like,
is it
these
subconscious titillation?
So I reckon they're titillated to the point where they've got
They're
fuck all
being
better to
Darren
do.
Brown to give each other fucking
Blowjobs.
hat jobs and blowjobs and job jobs.
And
gum
tit wanks.
jobs. Gum jobs.
You don't even have to bend over when you're old to give a tit wank. You just shift a bit. It does the rest.
And
Are you already at that stage?
Well,
Is that? I've seen you topless. You're all right.
I've seen you topless.
I'm not all right.
One of us needs to do some work.
One of my best mates, everyone. Fucking prick.
Well, I think I'm looking alright for nearly 40.
Yeah.
You're looking smashing.
Cheers. Cheers, Dave.
Smashing.
No worries.
Smash.
mate.
Speaking of which, you guys haven't podcasted with me since I began the 100 Days Challenge. I'm not going to repeat the 100 Day Challenge because you all fucking know. If you don't know by now, I've said it across 2 podcasts. Sort your life out. Go back and listen to episodes. You can at some point during the podcast, and we've got half an hour left, say table rows, and I'll get onto the table and do 10 table rows while attempting to continue the conversation.
Alright, now. Do it now.
What, table rows?
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright, cool.
You can't put it out there and then not...
No, I know. Yeah,
Six.
yeah, it's totally fine. Dave, talk about our sponsor, Loot Monster.
Yeah.
We've got an offer code. I can't remember what it is.
Loot Monster mystery boxes of pure awesome. If you're a proper geek, then you will love Loot Monster. You get 7 to 10 mystery items in an awesome box delivered to your house with a t-shirt in your size for the bargain price of $24.99. But if you use the coupon code TRIP at checkout, you'll get 10% off any 3-month subscription. They also do, Dave,
Yes, mate.
Pop Monster mystery
Nice.
boxes. Do you like Funko Pops?
No.
Sure.
No.
Do you like tiny miniature vinyl action
No!
figures that come in boxes
No.
that are collectible?
No.
Well, good, because Loot Monster Limited are now offering Pop Monster boxes, $14.99, and a t-shirt every month. Dave,
Yes, mate.
do you like comics?
I do.
Yes.
Every month
7.
you can get a Comic Monster mystery box of 15 comics
Oh,
from such producers as Marvel, DC, Valiant, fucking Image,
Fucking Image.
fucking Image, all the best comics, all the best superheroes.
None of them shit ones.
None of your shit ones. No
None of that Beano.
no Dandy, no Beano. We're talking comics for grown-ups. Yeah?
Like Aquaman.
Like, fuck yourself. Aquaman's awesome. Don't start me on Aquaman.
Aquaman is
Don't
pretty
fucking
bad.
start me. Don't start me.
Aquaman is. I'm just doing it one.
Whoa, 15 comics and a t-shirt for, do you know how much?
$15.99, isn't it?
It's less than that.
Fucking hell. $12.99.
It's about that.
Nice.
Good.
We should probably check the prices. I think it's $12.99.
Probably.
Use the code TRIP to get 10% off anything month's
Sweet 10%
Loot
off.
Monster! www.lootmonster.co.uk. Follow them on Facebook at facebook.com/Loot Monster. Find them on Twitter at Loot Monster Box, bitches!
I might just cut that and use that as the ad every week, so I don't have to do anything better than that.
That was pretty stellar.
Yeah.
That was pretty stellar.
Or do a really like retractive advert and just be like, and now a word from our sponsor, Loot Monster. Fucking great. Thanks. And then carrying on from there.
I love Loot
Says all it
Monster.
needs to
They're
say.
brilliant.
I love Loot Monster. They sent me a box that had a fucking awesome t-shirt in it. It was like a Green Arrow thing.
The January one.
It said, yeah, and
Great
it said,
t-shirt.
"You have failed this city." And it was a white t-shirt with green, and it was in a size that fit me. Yay! Even means I've lost weight, or they've got bigger sizes. Good times.
Good.
I'm a bit out of breath now.
Fair play. Fair play.
Mike did genuinely do 10 table rows whilst I pimped out our sponsor, Loot Monster.
Yeah.
.co.uk.
Probably hear the creaking.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. I can knock out about 3, and then it's just difficult for the next 7.
Yeah. So anyway, what we were talking about, You were talking about your...
subconscious titillation of the elder generation.
Have you finished that? Or you...
Yes.
I need that on a t-shirt. I need that on a t-shirt.
So we've got like 4
Subconscious titillation.
t-shirt ideas now. It's
This
crazy.
is genius.
Right, now we need more than 20 listeners so we can buy it.
Hey, as long as we've got one, as long as that one of you is out there.
Yeah, and big shout out to Farley, who's one of the new Geek Pride writers, who apparently listens to every podcast. Hey,
What up, Farley?
What up? What
How's it
up?
going?
Hoot, hoot, hoot.
Hope you're having a lovely time doing whatever you're doing. She particularly likes it, and I quote, when I angrily rant, which is good because that's the only way I communicate.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Dave got a wonderful glimpse into my brain yesterday because I've kind of explained to him before that my brain will go from one extreme to another and just bounce around and then go, cool, right, that's a cold, calculated answer. But during that process, it's like fucking explosions everywhere. And what was it? I was reading something,
Yeah.
and then thought they were cancelling Superman, and then they weren't.
No, you were reading that new ship you got, and you didn't think it had ion cannons or something.
Yeah, I picked up the
something.
slave one for X-wing miniatures, and I've got a Boba Fett helmet. So next time I play, I'm playing as fucking Boba Fett. How cool is that?
Nobody told me you had a Boba Fett helmet.
I do have a Boba Fett helmet, although unfortunately, as you're going to hear,
Oh, it makes noise.
it makes noise, but it doesn't make old Boba Fett noise. It makes new Boba Fett noise. So weird.
I am about to have an incident. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm right.
But I've got a Boba Fett helmet.
Yeah,
So all
true.
I've got to do is take the batteries out.
True
And then
story.
you're all
And
right.
I'm fucking
Can you
rocking
get,
it.
Can you get your massive head inside there?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
But now you look like... Well,
A nerd.
no. What I was going to say is... It looks like Boba Fett has got a shrunken head, because you're quite broad. So it looks like tiny Boba Fett's head on Mike's body. Can I just have a little bit of a moan about something?
Yes, that's what this podcast is fucking
exactly.
for.
I want to talk about the end of New 52.
Yeah. Good.
Right? I've got an issue.
Because it's comics.
Like what you did there. I've got an issue with them killing the New 52 after only, when did it... When
Year
was
and
it?
a half? No.
2011?
Yeah. 3. Fucking hell.
So it's 4 years.
4 years.
So maybe it's not so new. Fair enough. Yeah. And it's not...
They've also cancelled 3 of the comics.
Yeah, so it's not
It's
the
the
52 anymore.
The 49.
Well, they've released 25 new titles, haven't they? And they're keeping 25 old ones. I think it's going to be 50 books.
Yeah.
I've got a problem with that.
Mm.
Mainly for the amount of new Batman-themed books that are coming out. Mainly for the amount of new Robin-themed books that are coming out.
Yeah, right? They just can't get out of his arse.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Robin's back and we've given him superpowers. Why? No. Oh,
Dick Grayson!
I've said this.
If they just fucking balls to the wall it and just called the comic Dick,
Yeah.
I'd have bought it.
Yeah.
I'd buy Dick.
Yeah. This is the thing. This is what I've said a couple of podcasts ago. It's like DC have only just discovered after 70 odd years that Dick Grayson's name is Dick and they can make dick puns. Because every fucking issue there's dick puns. They should, what
It should just right. This is how they fix it. They go, I'm grown up now. Call me Richard or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or
I know the feeling because I'm called Richard.
yeah. Do people call you Dick?
A little bit. They tried.
Tricky Dick.
They tried and failed.
Dickie Jan.
Dicky Jan.
Dick Jam. Dick Jam. Right. My other problem with the DC universe this week.
This week.
Yeah.
Don't
week,
say Superman's new powers because that's cool.
Superman's new fucking power.
Fuck off! No, that's cool.
No, it's not.
It is.
Cool. Why is it cool?
Because it's basically a fucking nuke, and then he's lost all his powers for 24
Oh
hours.
shit!
No,
It's fucking
not
bullshit.
bullshit.
Right, Supes is pretty powerful, right?
Right, hang on. Let's compare this to 90s Superman, who was fucking electric.
At least,
Superman 2 Electric Boogaloo.
yeah, Superman
Right.
2. Yeah, but one, I loved that costume.
No, you don't!
Yes, I
no,
do.
No, you don't! No
Yes, I
one
do.
does!
Yes, I do.
There wasn't
I'm a
even
fan of Mayfield!
Fuck off!
Yeah, it's true. What?
Basically, you like bad comics.
No, I don't. I like awesome comics.
You do like
with- Oh.
good comics.
With incredible
Oh.
art. Yeah?
Someone in my house.
So,
I heard the door, I think.
is that the door?
I'm talking about Superman.
All right. Well, I think Nick
Yeah,
might
you
be
have a
here.
rant and Michael be gone so he won't...
Yeah, then I'll just dive in and go, "You're wrong!"
Blue costume Superman. I liked it. I don't care. I liked like Cosmic Force Superman. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Cosmic Force Superman was pretty cool. Now, I'm not saying that I would have gone and watched the Nicolas Cage version of Superman, because I wouldn't. Because Nicolas Cage belongs nowhere near a superhero.
No!
What? You think Nicolas Cage does belong as a Superman costume?
Yes.
No.
How amazing!
Wrong.
I am a superhero.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome Nick Hanchett to the podcast.
Oh god.
Hey!
You can find him on Pinterest.
Nick, have you got a Tumblr?
No, I deleted it.
That's why I couldn't find you.
Good boy. Have you
I'm
just
sorry.
shaven?
No, I did it the other day.
You look really puffy face.
You
Like
look
just had it.
so
Have you been crying in the car?
young.
Do you want to talk about it?
Have
You
you,
look
been
so-
crying in
Your
your
eyes look so
sleep?
glashy.
Yeah, you honestly look like you've had a
And
big old cry.
it looks like you've like put like makeup on your eyebrows to make them more defined.
He also has a haircut like New Hope's Luke Skywalker, which I'm happy with.
I like it.
You are Luke. That's who you are. That makes sense now.
What have I just walked into?
Well, who am I then? Because you were my Qui-Gon Jinn, but that doesn't work in this timeline. So who am I? Who are you?
I thought he was
You
Yoda.
Obi-Wan?
I thought he was Yoda.
Oh, you are Yoda. You're a bit crusty and wise.
Cheers. Cheers.
And
Oh, I'm sorry. One of us needs work. Fuck off, dickhead.
he speaks a bit backwards.
Yeah, he speaks a bit backwards. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Northern.
Yeah, Yoda. You're Yoda. What does it make you? You're kind of Obi-Wan. You're kind of peaceful and wise.
I think I'm a little bit more Han than anything else.
No, you're not.
I am.
You want to be.
No,
but
I
you're
am.
not. No, you're not.
I am.
You could be, but you're not.
I am.
Just by going, I am, doesn't mean you are.
I'm literally proving that I am by doing this. Because someone's going to back down and I will have won. Han Solo. Boom.
Well, you're Luke. You're Obi-Wan. What am I, fucking R2?
Really loud, angry.
Vader?
No, you're not cool enough to be Vader, mate. Sorry, bro.
Thanks, man.
It's a trap, you armor!
I'll take that. I'll take that. Thanks, you cunts. These are my friends, ladies and gentlemen. Nick, how are you?
What have I walked into?
A podcast, mate. That's
Yeah,
what we're
what
doing. That's
one?
what the microphone's for.
What one?
Gentlemanly Chats. Otherwise, the Gentlemanly Chats crew wouldn't be here.
Okay.
Because if other people would be here, it'd be another podcast, wouldn't it? Yes! Fight! Take the call. Take the call on the podcast.
Take the
Fine.
call.
Take the call.
Take
Take
the
the call.
text.
Oh, is it Nick?
Huh?
Not you.
But Nick's here.
Not my Nick.
You're Nick.
I'm your Nick.
I've got a Nick back home.
You're
mate.
my Nick.
I'm everyone's Nick.
Oh, you're my Kent Nick. I've got an Essex Nick.
I was trying to
No,
explain to my wife
he's a cunt.
who you were, Nick.
I think you've mispronounced the word.
Because I was saying to my lady wife that I'm looking forward to going and
As
seeing
opposed to her fellow wife.
my little Nicky, and she was like, "Who's
Who the fuck is your little Nick?
Who's
He's a Thai-
Nicky?"
He's a Thai lady boy.
And like, and I was like, if I was trying to tell her who Nick would be in the gang, and I have to explain things to my missus in terms of either Friends or Star Wars,
Okay, brilliant. Do that.
because they're basically the only things that she
Right,
understands.
okay. Well, who is he in Friends? Who are we in
Phoebe.
Friends?
Phoebe.
Who is everyone
Oh,
in Friends?
I'm not Phoebe.
You're Phoebe.
You're not Phoebe.
You're not cool
I'll be
enough to
on
be Phoebe.
Marcel.
Gunther.
Blonde, weird.
I just go to women just like be really awkward.
Who is he in Friends then? Who are you in Friends?
I'm not in Friends. I'm filming it. I'm the director.
Right, okay, cool.
Yeah?
Right, who are we in Friends then? All of
Uh,
us.
you're the noisy, loud one that gets angry really quickly. So you'd have to be Ross.
All right, I'll take that.
I
Shh, Richie's talking.
So see, Nick, you're a bit Joey. In the nicest possible way. I love Joey.
You
I
are a
like
bit
his
of
character.
You are a bit of a simpleton.
I love Joey.
No.
I love you.
No, Joey's not a simpleton. He's a secret genius.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like Joey Essex.
Oh,
Fuck off.
I'm not going that far.
Just because you come from Essex,
I honestly,
he's not a secret genius.
I honestly think
You're-
that this
Dave-
is
Dave-
fantastic
Chandler.
marketing. Honestly.
What you think he
He's
comes in and goes,
like-
Oh, bloody hell, right. So
No.
we're going to do some quantum
No,
mechanics.
I honestly think that he is thick as pig shit, yeah? But the fact that he says on whatever reality thing he was that he can't read the time on his watch, or he's never been taught how to blow his nose properly, that is some PR dude or some management dude going, say this, and he'll get exposure.
He's on
That's
the
all
jump
I'm saying.
at the moment.
I don't know what
I
that
can
is.
only hope that he does jump.
Well, because
Might as well,
they were doing a bobsled thing, and it's like, you got to tell me when to stop, and the guy who's helping him is Austrian. And,
Racism on the podcast again. Can't believe
he's
it.
saying, well, there's a language barrier, so when you want me to stop, just shout bean. And then you see him doing it, and they're both going, bean! Bean!
What you're admitting there is you've been watching reality TV.
I watched it last night because my brother was watching it.
Yeah,
Cool.
Steve-O's on it, which I thought was awesome.
I don't care. Ugh. How's your week been?
It's alright. I've seen you most of
You
it.
saw me Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently we can't call our Let's Plays Playdate because apparently that means erotic gay play
Yes.
in the adult community. I'm still fine with it.
Whoa. I never said you couldn't be called that. I was just pointing it out.
He showed me. He took me on a Playdate.
That's only 50% true. I took you on a date.
We've got to show these two our Let's Play.
Alright, we can do that.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, look, you're proud enough to show other people. Unlike this podcast. I've already said hello to Farley. You might be going to Demon Con on Sunday with her.
No, I won't.
You might be.
I won't. I'm in Portsmouth.
I don't fucking care where you are, Sunshine. I might be tending you to Demon Con.
I've already told her.
Are you not going
Fuck
to
you,
Demon Con?
pal. I might be. Depends if I'm free or not.
I'm going.
Are you?
Yeah.
You might be able to go for Geek Pride for free.
With you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we talked about it.
Did we?
Yeah.
What, next Sunday?
Yes.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh.
We didn't talk about it next Sunday, though, because that hasn't happened yet.
Well, Nick might, because he's...
Nick might know. Sorry, Nick.
We know.
Good lord.
You can either listen to the podcast or I can explain what I'm talking about.
We know.
Explain that. I'm not.
I've decided that you're your own grandson from the future.
Explain why.
I don't need to.
He already knows.
He knows it!
It's the truth.
Have you noticed how you're staying quiet? I think you're from the future. I think you're Nick Hanchett's grandson, also called
You've
Nick.
replaced him.
Yeah.
You've replaced him.
So
You're Nick
what-
Jr.
So where's the other Nick Hanchett? Where's the old Nick?
In the future, checking out the future.
Oh, okay, so they just swap places.
Yeah, because this world's Nick Hanchett was like, there's not enough shiny things! And then Nick Hanchett's grandson appeared and
Do you
went,
see how it all works?
hi,
though, Nick?
Grandad! Fucking look at this portal, it's well shiny. And he went, shiny things! And just dived in before even asking about any of the consequences. But then he's had to fuck his grand...
No. Don't be confusing.
No.
Don't be confusing, shiznits.
Yeah, that's what happened.
No, now you're getting
Yeah.
into fucking 50 Shades of Nick Hanchett.
No, he went to the future.
Stop fanficking my mate Nick.
To fuck his
No, he
great
didn't.
granddaughter
No,
and make future
Why?
Nick, who came back to make sure that it happened, and that's why he's here
You want to see
today.
the Red Room of Pain? It's awesome.
I don't know what a red room of pain is,
The Red Room
and
of
the
Bad Pain.
fact that you do makes me sick to my stomach.
I read it because it was everyone said
You read it
was worse than-
because everyone told me to do it.
No,
I only read it because I got told it was a Twilight fanfiction, and I love Twilight.
No, you don't.
I know, that's a
Fuck
lie.
off.
That's a lie.
it's-
I didn't need to lie.
the
I chose
worst
to.
bit- It's the worst thing writing I've ever read.
It's
Every
genuinely
single-
terrible, isn't it?
Every single page is my inner goddess. It's like, come up with something else for it.
Yeah.
It's every single page.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean, the problem is, right, I'm going to get controversial for a second.
Let's do it. We got
A lot of
We got 10
ladies
minutes.
ladies of a certain age
Yep.
that haven't been to inserting for the majority of their lives came across a bit of a fruity book that everyone said it was okay to read, and because it's a bit dirty, they can have a chat around it, around the water cooler at the office.
yeah. They went
And
crazy.
basically, it's the only insight into semi-adventurous sex that they potentially ever had in their entire life.
Yeah.
yeah, everyone's saying it's so risky. I'm like, this is normal.
This is Saturday night for you.
Yeah.
You and your boys.
Is there any pissing on in that book? Anybody get pissed on in that book? No?
No.
Not that bloody risky.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Did anyone release a Cleveland steamer? No.
No.
Did anyone have sex on top of a glass table? No. While I watched.
I wouldn't know, I didn't read it. Alright, in that book.
Yeah, if you want a real risky time, I can be hired out. to sit under a glass table.
That's
while
what
you
I
have
mean.
sex.
I know. I've got quite a few mates that are pretty into the whole BDSM scene, and they're quite happy to fucking discuss it.
Yeah, absolutely,
You know,
yeah.
rock and fucking roll.
My missus's best mate is a dominatrix.
Yeah, if it floats your boat,
Yeah.
crack on. As long as no one's getting hurt, and you're
She's
all
fucked a
fucking
guy in the bum with a
yourself,
strap on
rock and roll. Do you know what I mean?
While
It's
making
not
him smoke.
my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I can see.
Smoke from where?
She was smoking, fucking him in the arse, and using him as an ashtray. He paid her for it.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
enough.
Lady getting paid.
Yeah.
Some dude's getting his jollies.
Yeah.
Everyone's a winner.
Yeah. Exactly.
Everyone's a winner in BDSM.
if you are thinking about going to see 50 Shades of Grey, firstly,
don't.
stop listening to this podcast because I don't want to befriend you.
The actors
Secondly,
who play the
it's-
lead parts apparently hate each other.
Yeah, it's also terrible and not an accurate description in any way of BDSM lifestyle or culture. If you think that's what it's like, hang yourself. Maybe you'll get off on it. True story.
The opinions of
Lily
Mike
tweeted.
always don't necessarily reflect the opinions of all of you.
yeah.
Maybe don't hang yourself.
Yeah,
Maybe just take some advice.
Yeah.
Lily tweeted the other day saying, "Is it bad? I want to see it." I was like,
Yes, it is bad.
Yes,
Yes.
it is bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you should make her watch it.
Have you seen the Lego version of it on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh.
Now that
That
I'd
is-
watch.
Yeah.
I get a bit excited
Bricky,
about it as well.
Shades of Grey.
Bricky Shades, that'll do. Again, 6 of the day, Joe.
50 Shades of Yellow.
Fuck off, you bastard.
50 Shades of Yellow. That's funny.
I'm definitely not Joey.
You're a bit Joey.
He's going to obsess about this now.
What?
I make jokes
no,
when I'm
we've-
uncomfortable. I'm not saying I'm
look.
funny like Chandler, but I've got that bit.
I'm Chandler.
He's Chandler. He's definitely Chandler.
We've already made you Luke Skywalker.
He's
We're not making you
secretly-
Chandler as well.
Yeah, he secretly hates his life.
Oh, it's
In
not
fact, I'm about
that
to make you
secret.
C-3PO if you carry on.
He is a bit... Oh dear! Oh!
crumbs.
Master Luke, here's your kale!
Fuck, that's quail.
3PO, this is quail! Oh, sorry! Oh!
Sorry, sir. Oh.
You can shut up as well.
Is that Lily?
Yes!
Sorry, Lily.
R2-D2 with massive jugs.
Oh,
brilliant.
you and your missus are R2D2 and C-3PO.
She's not going to listen to
That's
that.
adorable. Oh, that's brilliant.
Really?
Every time I hear her speak now, I'm just going, woo! Yes. We're going to be walking, I'm just going to shut the fuck up, R2. She's not going to have a fucking clue. She's a film student who's not watched any films, so she's probably not seen Star Wars. Has she seen Star Wars?
Yeah.
Which ones? Make a face. She might have only seen 1, 2 and 3. She's of that generation.
So am I.
Yeah, and you're a disappointment as well. What?
You're not a disappointment, Nick. I love you.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit hard when I think about Nick in the shower. What? What? Did I say that in real life? Is this real life?
So your week's just been alright?
Yep, I haven't done anything.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Richie made me nearly cry today.
Why?
First lesson of Muay Thai.
Shit on a swan. Didn't like it.
I fucking love shitting on swans, man. If I'm not podcasting, that's what I'm doing. Hold it down. Wah, shut up.
50 Shades of Swan.
Could a swan, for realsies, break your legs?
Arm, maybe.
Is it arm?
Probably not. I think it's.
Well,
What's the fucking...
It depends if you found you fucking his missus or not.
I think the myth is arm.
Could you fuck a swan?
Would you want it?
I don't know. They've got a cloaca, haven't they? Birds have a...
Clacker.
Yeah. Birds have a fucking... like a multi-purpose hole for everything. I wouldn't want to fuck a bird.
No.
I've decided. I've just decided.
You've just decided.
Yeah. I thought about it.
That's a moral step forward for you.
Yeah!
We are learning things today, gentlemen. We are learning things. Lily is R2D2. Mike doesn't want to fuck a swan.
No.
And Nick is from the future.
Oh, dear.
It's alright because you haven't fucked your own granddaughter because you are the one from the future, so it's fine.
His grandfather hasn't fucked his own granddaughter. Grandfather Nick, the original Nick that you knew, wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, granddaughter. Yeah, because he's his own grandfather.
Great-granddaughter.
He's not his own grandfather. He's from.
You said he's his own grandfather earlier on in the fucking podcast.
Yeah. What I meant was.
You can't take it back now.
I'm not changing it. This Nick is the grandson who's come back in time.
Right, that's fine.
You've already agreed that they've swapped places.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation.
Okay.
That why is he suddenly fucking his own granddaughter? You're making it weird.
No, we spoke about this.
Yeah, we did.
When they made the swap, Nick has to do that.
No,
Nick has to
no,
fucking
no,
Why does he have to do that if they've already swapped?
Because it's a time paradox and it makes it more
It's
interesting.
not a time paradox. You're just making it weird. There is no time
That's
paradox.
why they look the same.
No, how do we know they look the same?
I've seen them both in the same room at the same time.
You haven't. Stop. Now you're lying about this to our faces. and
I've
to the
known this
internet in
prick
general.
for 11 fucking years.
Yes,
I've
okay.
seen him in all states of undress. And next
What
to his
does
future
that-
self.
I've
wasn't
seen his
finished.
wang, and it's a future wang.
It's got like a fucking microchip just under the foreskin. It's beautiful. You can scan it in with a barcode reader.
His dick is fully cyclical.
The anus is a QR code.
Got USB port.
Why don't we use that as an insult? You fucking cloaca.
I don't know. Again,
Maybe.
stick to the day job.
Mate, I'm gonna fuck you up. Fuck off. That would be a good term of like, you know,
Endearment.
you're a fucking multi-purpose hole. Fuck off. Stop talking to me.
I prefer saying multi-purpose hole
You are a multi-purpose hole.
because that's got a little bit more.
I think
That was a problem I had when I was a kid, right? Because
Well,
like,
you- romantic.
Mike Overton is multi-purpose hole. The early years.
it was the worst Harry Potter book, if I'm being honest. Harry Potter in the multi-purpose hole. 50 Shades of Potter. 50 Spells of Grey? No?
Just keep going.
Alright.
Just keep going.
We just keep
Yeah.
spitballing.
No,
But it's like
no,
an executive meeting. So, 50 Shades went well. What are we going to do next? 50 Spells of Grey. Get out, Gary. I've never liked you. Anyway, what the fuck was I on about?
I have no idea.
Right. Well, when I was a kid, right, and people used to
Oh,
pick on me-
multi-purpose holes. Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
people used to pick on me that weren't my best friends. I used to use words that my mum taught me to use words that were
Yeah,
well
well,
above.
taught me to use words too. You're not special.
That taught me to use words that went way above their heads. So, like, one of my favourite fucking things when I was like 10, people would call me like, "Oh, you're a fucking cunt, mate," and I'd be like, "You're an imbecilic cretin."
And how
my
did this
mum-
work out for you, Toby Cheeks?
Exactly. Yeah. 'Cause my mum was adamant. She was like, "Yeah, you call them that, it'll go over their heads. They'll be really confused." What she didn't teach me, and I later learned from her when I started learning French, and she kicked me out of the house.
Because you
If
started
you-
learning French.
If you confuse people, they get angry. So I'd come home and be like, "Ma mère, tu es très beau," and she'd be like, "What the fuck are you swearing at me at French? Get out of this house until you know better." And I just wander the streets and go, "Oh, okay." Yeah,
Nick.
yeah, Nick. Until I got banned from your house, and then went. Oh,
It hasn't worked out that I'm future Nick yet. Everything's going to be okay. The timeline is protected.
Is he like the Flash?
What? No. No.
If we were the Justice League, who would we all be? I'm okay that I'm not Batman, but you're not Batman
Wonder
either.
Woman.
Why would I be Batman?
You wouldn't be Batman. You'd be,
Why-
you'd be more like Green Arrow.
Oh, that's rude.
That's not rude.
I don't want to be Green Arrow.
Well, fucking, I want to be Batman, but I can't be.
I'd rather be Hal Jordan.
You can be Hal. Yeah, actually, you're pretty fucking stubborn. So yeah,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
be all right. You're Green Lantern. Who's Dave? Martian Manhunter.
Oh, yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because he's really kind of wise, but actually incredibly inside him is a fucking monster, like incredibly fucking powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick is
Aquaman.
Flash. Nick is not Aquaman.
What? He's cool.
Aquaman's fucking boss. He's Flash.
Yeah, you're the Flash.
Yeah, he is. Flash is cool. He can't just run. He can fucking travel through time. He can vibrate through walls.
Travels through time!
I know that's what I said. He was the Flash.
Sorry for not paying attention.
That's how he got to this point. The Flash point, if you will. Right, who am I then?
Flash dance.
Angry, loses his temper.
I don't know what that move was.
Don't give me someone bullshit, please.
Cyborg.
Not gonna. I was gonna say maybe Cyborg. Cyborg's a bit too cool for school.
Yeah.
Raven.
Starfire's pretty fucking hot-tempered
Yeah.
Yeah.
and can destroy the world
Don't know.
by thinking about it.
I don't know. Who would if you're gonna put yourself in?
I think I'd probably be Robin. Like older teenage Robin, who's just like a bit angsty and a bit angry and keeps fucking off on his own and then goes, "Fuck you! I'm forming the Teen Titans."
I've got it. You're Damien.
I'll take that.
Well, like from The Omen, Damien.
No.
Yeah, just the end. Yeah.
No, Damien Wayne.
This is all for you, Damien.
No,
I'm glad we sorted that out.
he's a bit too cool.
He's not cool.
He's pretty fucking cool.
He's not
Have you
actually.
ever read Batman and Robin?
We've had this conversation today.
The Grant Morrison run on Batman and Robin.
I read nothing to do with Bat Family since Arkham Asylum.
You need to read that.
I probably
It's
did.
very good.
Yeah.
Because Morrison's in it, and he introduces some really fucked up characters. It's when Bruce Wayne has died, / gone back in time and is travelling through time to
I'm
be
out.
various incarnations.
I'm out.
It's not even involved in this comic, but he's fucked off. So Dick Grayson is Batman, and Damian is Robin. And it's fucking sweet, because you've got basically a wisecracking Batman who keeps like being Dick Grayson and then kind of remembering that he has to keep up the face of Batman. So he's like, he's just like, how about I take you to school? I mean, I'm the knight. While Damian is being like dark and foreboding, and it's fucking brilliant. It's just a complete role reversal of Batman and Robin. Hannah's home! Hey! You sound fucking happy. Do you want to come be in a podcast? I think she just fainted. I think that got picked up on the mic. I hope it did. Oh God. Well, we're at an hour.
We're enough for dinner.
Anything else we want to discuss? We're having pizza, you bellend. We're playing D&D and we're eating pizza. That's the rules.
Okay.
That's damn rule.
We're not having fucking Papa John's, because it was either that or his kid that made me shit and piss everywhere and come and vomit.
And come!
And vomit. Just
Shit and
everywhere.
piss and come and vomit.
Oh!
Got stigmata.
If every time you came you shat yourself, would you still wank?
Nope.
Totally.
No.
You could wank on the toilet though.
Mike.
Shitting is good. Shitting feels good. So coming and shitting at the same time.
How about
good times.
every single time
No.
you come, you go blind for 4 hours?
Sweet! I'd fucking learn to be Daredevil.
How
Like
about
he did.
How about every time you go for a shit, you come as well? I can deal with that, but not.
No!
What?
No!
Why not?
Again, you're on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different.
No.
That is different because my way, you can literally wank yourself thin. His way, it's just more mess. There's no plus side to that.
Whoa. So you're in bed with your missus, doing the magic dance, and right at the moment of splooge, you shit the bed. No.
If they love you, that doesn't matter.
Frankly, that's bullshit, and it does matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not from the future like Nick. I can't deal with stuff like
You
this.
can't deal with splooge and poo. That's your problem.
No splooge, no poo.
Well, hang on. Let's ask someone more rational. Dave,
All right.
Yes, mate.
if every time you came you shat yourself, would you still wank?
Is there any other options?
No. You can either do that or don't do that.
I'd do it, but I would do it a lot less often.
You just go to the toilet all the time.
I go to the toilet.
You'd be known as the guy who takes really long shits.
Oh, so this is not everyone in the world. This is just...
No, just you. Not everyone in the world. That's horrible.
Well, like,
no, this is what I'm
because then
saying.
everyone goes, I'm just going to put in the bathroom.
Where-
and you go,
where
you
is-
dirty cunt.
Like, are there not any kind of like benefits,
What do you mean?
or is it just a curse?
It's a curse.
All
It's
right,
inflicted on you.
all right.
By
Battle
who?
death.
By who?
By fucking...
What kind of
By
insidious...
Mr. Mixelplick.
How about every single time you come, nothing happens, but half of it comes out of your dick and half of it oozes out of your gums?
Oh! No!
No,
What is wrong with you?
I just wanted to freak you out.
Well, it fucking worked. Well done.
Now I don't want pizza. Thanks, Dave.
Oozy cheese goodness.
Fuck that. We're ending it there. Keep it geek and see you next week or tomorrow, because we probably will do one tomorrow if we bother. We're watching Kingsman tomorrow. That's going to be exciting.
Yep. Whey! And maybe Jupiter Ascending as well. Whey!
What?
What?
Do you really want to go see Jupiter Ascending?
Yes,
I've heard
fucking
it's terrible.
do. I don't give a shit what you children think.
You know-
It's gonna be incredible because Channing Tatum plays a blonde wolf man with his goatee beard, and Sean Bean is a bee person with no wings. Mila Kunis cleans toilets and is the Empress of the Universe.
I think Richie needs his pills again.
There's
gotten
nothing.
excited.
There is literally nothing wrong with this film.
I'll go for
Nothing.
Mila Kunis.
What if you shit yourself during the film?
I'll just make sure I've got a cup to spit into.
Oh,
You've ruined pizza for life.
fuck you. And on that note, see you later.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.